Hey, good morning, guys. It's Joanne, Happy Mail Stamper here. I figured I'd do a little bit of crafting, show you guys a couple things while I'm drinking my morning coffee in my big old coffee mug. Take a little sip. I'll show you. I don't know if I can show you this cup without spilling the coffee all over my table, but it says it's too early for you to say things. And then when you drink it, on the bottom, it says, shh. I thought this was really cute. I forget where I got this. Might have been the Christmas tree shop. I think it was the Christmas tree shop. So I've just been messing around with some things to put makeup and put in some Happy Mail, and I have this stamp set that I showed you previously that I got from Allie, and I know Nicole Silhouette designed it. I don't know the exact shop that it's sold in, or if it's only sold in one shop. It might be that Alina Crafts shop. Usually when I buy from Allie, I don't really pay attention to what shop I'm buying from. So, excuse me. I use this stamp set, and well, I actually just used one stamp out of that, and I used the Happy Mail envelope with the heart, and I thought these were really cute. And when I first started doing these, I was out in the living room one night, and I was just stamping them on paper, and I was fussy cutting them out. So that's what I did with this group here. And, you know, they came out okay, but how tedious. I hate fussy cutting. I really, really do. So I have the Brother Scan and Cut. I'm like, why don't I try and see if I can make that work for me? So I just took an 8x10 sheet of white cardstock, 8x10, 8.5 by 11. And then I just put them on the machine. I did take a video of that just to show you guys how it worked, but I'm going to have to figure out how to speed it up, or maybe I didn't video the whole thing. I just videoed parts of it just to show you how easy it is. So these are all the pieces that the machine cut out for me. So it's kind of like mass producing, right? And then I just colored the hearts in on all of them, different colors. And then I pulled out all my stickles and Nuvo drops, but I only have 2 Nuvo drops, see? I have this blue one that I got in my Scrapping for Less kit that I bought. And then this one, I guess I bought it. I don't know. Or maybe I got it free. What's that other website? Scrapbook.com. I think every now and then they'll give you, like, they'll offer a free something or other. And I think that's how I got this one. And this one's really pretty. It's called Antique Rose. I didn't use that one, but I figured let me just take them all out because they're so pretty. And I don't have too many stickles. Some of them, this one's Recollections, actually. This one's Liquid Pearls by Ranger. I don't think I've ever used that one yet. And then I have, oh, this is Liquid Pearls also. Maybe I don't have so many stickles. Liquid Pearls, this one's called Peacock. This one's called White Opal. This is the Recollections one. This one I like. It's just called Glitz. And then I have one here that's a Stickles also, and that's just called Crystal. And actually I took on a lot of these, well, on mostly all of them, because they just didn't, you know, they needed a little more pizzazz. So I just covered over the heart that I colored, and it just gave it a little more sparkle, a little more dimension. And then we have a red one that's called Christmas Red. That's Stickles. And then here's a Stickles Lime Green, because I love me some lime green. And then this one here, this is Studio G, and it just says glitter glue. I've never used this one either, so I'm not exactly sure how this one comes out. I'm not sure if it works like the rest of them do or not. So anyway, so I figured we'd play around with some of those, and I only used the one. Well, I did use 2. So let me just show you how I took these cutouts and a couple of the things that I made. So I also took out last night my 1 roll of crepe paper, because I don't have a lot of it. And I had bought this to do those rosettes that everyone was doing, and that was just a fail every single time. Maybe 2 out of 20 of them came out okay, and then I just gave up and put this away, and then I found it the other day. So let's see. We took our little cutouts, and this one is my favorite because I also took out, I have a whole bunch of this eyelash trim. And this was actually I have another roll too, in a pink that I think I used on, I used it on here, and then I combined it with this one. but my girl Lisa Balsret, she gifted all this eyelash stuff to me, and I love it, but I never use it. So now I'm trying to like pull out more of my stash and kind of use things that I have, so it keeps me from having to buy so much. Although I do still love to buy so much, but I'm trying to hold off for a little bit and see where, you know, use what I have, right? So I took a scallop. This is just from a punch die. This is from Fiskars, and I'm not sure how big it is. Let's see. I think it's about 2 inches. Oh, it's about 2.5 inches round. And then I just took another a punch. This is just a 1.5 inch circle punch, and this is a Recollections punch. I destashed most of my punches, and now I'm like, I'm so sorry I destashed all my stuff, really, because I don't know. I mean, I'm happy that you guys could use it, and you know, whoever bought it from me, but now I'm like, where did that go? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I sold that off. So anyway, I just layered it with the, I took the scallop, and then I took the circle, and then there's some eyelash trim behind the circle, and then some behind, just the, Happy Mail stamp cutout. And I thought that looked really pretty with the different colors. So we have that one. And then, all right, back to my tissue paper. Then I decided, all right, let me try and do one of these paper clip things that I see everybody doing. And so I put it in. I'm like, oh, I don't know how that's going to work. So anyway, I just kind of folded over the crepe paper, made it into a banner, took another one of the circle punches, and then I layered it, put some thread. This is a silver thread. This is a Stampin' Up product. I have the silver, the copper, and the rose gold. And I really like to take those, and I don't know, is that called something when you do that? But I like to put it behind and let it pop out and stick out. And I have a bunch of other things that I did that with. So I made this paper clip, and then I'm thinking, all right, well, it will stick. It will clip, because I guess we're going to clip it like this. And then that's how it would clip. And that would look really cute, I guess, in a planner. Or I don't know if it's too delicate and if this crepe paper will rip eventually. Probably, but at least it's nice to look at and have for a little bit, right? Okay, so we made that one. This one I made, it's a shorter banner, and then I put some of this gift trim that I got here. I actually got this at Walmart after Christmas time, so it was a lot less than $1.47. I probably paid cents for it. And I figure that's good all year round. So I did that. I haven't done anything else with it yet. I don't know if I'm just going to keep it simple like that, or maybe put, I don't know, something else on there. But that'll definitely need something, right? This one here, I just took a pink, and I was kind of just playing around with like scrap papers to see how this came out. So I want to do some more and use some prettier paper and that. So I just took the scallop and then the circle, and then just took some dimensional tape, and I think I just glittered that one this morning, and see, it's all on my hands now. And then just did that to give that one a little bit of pizzazz. Now on this one, if you can see, I put this one, what color is this? Oh, it does say dries translucent. I probably should have read that first. This is called Sea Breeze, the Jewel Drops. I put this on, you can see it is pretty clear. So I don't even know if I like the way that looks, but anyway, yeah, we try things. If we don't like it, we try it again. Let's see what else we have. Then I made this one, which again, I layered over the crepe paper and then cut it. And then I tried to do like a fringe on there. So I'm not sure how I like that either with the fringe. And then I took some Wink of Stella and tried to glitter up the bottom of that. Then I just took a sticker tag off of one of my chipboard sticker packs, put there. And then I put this, these are by Tim Holtz, what are they called? Not binder clips. I don't know what they're called, but they're like, they look like a clipboard. So I just glued that on and then stuck some took a couple of the cutouts, put those in there. So I figure if I give that for Happy Mail, then I can share my cutouts, and I do want to share. I think I'm going to make a couple more sheets of these and just share them around. So that's that one. I love these little binder clips. I did at one point, I did a whole bunch. I took chipboard and cut it down into pocket letter size and put pretty paper on them, and then adhered one of the clips on it, and they looked really adorable, like little mini clipboards. I love them. So maybe I'll make some more of those because I have this whole little bucket here of those things. I also have a ton of, let me show you guys, a ton of these binder clips too. So I'm thinking of doing like a tag flip. I think I bought little ones. I was like, oh, those are kind of little. And then I bought these. I'm like, oh, those are really big. And then I wound up somehow with these. I didn't buy these. I think I found them somewhere. But this is more like a medium size. So this is probably a good size to use. But I guess if we do them really chunky, you know, I would use this clip. So I got to start finding uses for all this stuff that I have. All right, so I showed you the paper clip, and then I showed you that one, and then that one. I think I showed you all of them. Oh, sorry if I'm like slurping on my coffee. And then I took a couple and I layered them. These could even, guys, you can even put these on a card. Oh, look at this. Eyelash trim gets everywhere. That's the only bad thing about it. And then this thread gets everywhere too. And you can't see it because it's so fine and thin and that. So I just took 3 of them and I kind of layered them together. I thought that looked cute, so I'm going to figure out something to do with those. And then I just have some random ones that I glittered up. I did not glitter these up yet. And then I have this that I made, and this is, I found while I was looking for different stickers and different things to use for the packaging, I found these stickers that I have. And let me tell you, I have had these things for years. I think I got these when I used to make picture frames. I used to buy like those dollar picture frames, the wooden ones from, I think I got them all at Michael's. And I would paint them, and then I would buy like the different dimension stickers like this. Or let me just show you, for instance, what I would do. Just hang on one second. I did a bunch of them, but like for instance, I would buy a pack like this, and this is country, I don't know what it's called, but like say we went camping or something and we had a photo. I have a camping one. That's what I was hoping I would pull out. This is more of a just like a wilderness one. But I would take a photo, and then I'd put it in the frame, and then I would, paint the frame and then decorate it with, I'd get a sticker pack similar to this as to what it signified. So, if we went to an amusement park, I got an amusement park one. I did ones with a dog and a cat, and some of them I gave away, and they came out really cute. I had so many of them, guys. I had bags of those picture frames. Excuse me. And I would take them to the flea market, but I didn't sell. I don't even think I sold one of them. And I remember Jimmy was young. He's my oldest, and he walked around for me with this huge sign trying to get everybody over to my table. It was a pretty big flea market. It was like a flea market / craft fair. I think it was at one of the local high schools. But yeah, he was probably about 6 or 7 doing that for me with the sign. It was really cute. And I love doing it. And you know what I did eventually? I just tossed them all. Because I probably moved and I had, you got to get rid of stuff. And I was like, what am I going to do with these? And I'm kicking myself in the butt for getting rid of those too. So I've been doing stuff like this for years and years and years. And these stickers were part of like the original when I was on my big sticker purchase back, 10 years ago. So they're old. So I just took that. I had this pretty glitter, it's like a pink mauve, almost like a mauve color, and then I put some of the copper thread behind it, and then just put that little house here. And I'll probably, maybe I should stick this little flower here too. Yeah, I think I will. But surprisingly, oh, this one doesn't, like the stick is still sticking after all these years. So let's give it a little flower. And then I can use that for something. I don't know. I also want, well, no, I'm going to save it for another video. I came up with some cute packaging ideas, and that's the one thing I have to work on. Like, I don't know, some of you guys who have gotten Happy Mail from me and it was just thrown in a box, I apologize. It's really more fun to get when it's packaged real pretty and wrapped and all that. So I have been starting to do that. My last swap, I did make sure that I wrapped everything and used twine and ribbon and this and that. So, all right, guys, I hope you liked my video. Please like, subscribe, tell all your friends about me. I really just wanted to come on and show you what you could do with just some stamped images. And if you have one of those cutting machines, the Brother, the Cricut will probably do it. I know there's a few other, the Cameo is out there. And if you have a stamp that's, like, I found that the stamp has to be like complete all the way around, because it's only going to take the outer edge. But if you have a stamp, like, say I tried to do this one, just this Happy Mail, it's not going to cut around. It's going to try and cut every single letter out of that Happy Mail, out of that stamp. So you really need more of like a picture kind of, you know, one that's just solid around, like I was saying. All right, so I'm hoping to get the rest of my Ally stuff in the mail today, which I will show you, and then we'll do a video on that. I did get one more pack of it, but it's so little it doesn't even make sense to show. Let's put this one here because I love it. Isn't it beautiful? Guys, I've never used the eyelash trim. Like, I saw it, I'm like, I want it, and I never used it. So here's a good idea, right? Here's a way to use it. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Let me clean up this mess so I can get ready to show you something different. And have a great day. And happy, what's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.